I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see you. Welcome back to verbling.com, everybody. We're having another class this morning with teacher Abby. It's 8 o'clock a.m. You know how I feel about that.
It's 6 o'clock p.m. here.
What? Sorry, I just need to move my... Okay. Awesome. Good to see you guys. Welcome back, Ali. Good to see you again. And Victor, how are you?
Hi, Abby. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing very well. I had a beautiful afternoon yesterday. I went to the beach with my good friend Christine.
Today?
And then no, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Last night after my classes.
Got it.
You know, yesterday I taught for 7 hours straight, no break.
Wow.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it, every moment of it. So you guys must be pretty cool to work for. It's good to have you back, Victor and Ali. Hi, Mateo. Mateo? Oh, he has nothing to say. Can you believe it? Mateo has nothing to say.
He's a little bit shy today.
Are you shy today, Mateo? Are you
He's
feeling a
thinking
bit?
what to say.
He's like, ah. He's lost for words. Thanks for coming, Mateo. Good to see you. Hi, Michael. Welcome back to the class.
Hi, Abby.
Hi. I'm doing well. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining.
Thanks.
Wonderful to have you. And hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Are you there? Oh, Anna, hello. You want to just say hi so I know your microphone's working?
Hello, Anna. Abby, sorry. I read to me myself.
Hi, Anna. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's a little bit chilly this morning, but it's always like that at 8, and then by the end of the day, it's really hot. So I'm going to enjoy the fresh air while it's here.
You are fortunate.
Good to see you, Anna. Thank you so much for coming back to class. Trustee, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, teacher. How are you?
Are you ready for another party?
Yes, I'm ready, and I actually want to say another thing.
What?
Wow, your classes are full. Even your next two classes are closed, and I think they are full. And I think before everything, students are attracted by your beauty.
You don't think I'm a good teacher?
Yes, you are. But before that, students come to class because of your beauty.
Wow.
So, by these expressions, will you be my girlfriend or no?
Probably not right now. Thanks, though.
Okay, now my heart is broken. I'm gonna suicide.
Ah, Trustee, I like you. You're trying to get into my good books, and it worked. I'm really easy, obviously. Trustee,
I'm
last
into
time
you
when
too.
you asked why I cut the broadcast, but the thing is, I stopped the broadcast, and then you started singing. So you started playing the music. So I couldn't have controlled it.
Uh-huh, so you saw my comments on YouTube.
Yes, I did, but the thing is, I didn't cut anything. I just stopped the broadcast, and then you started playing your music.
Okay, that's okay, no problem.
I'm sorry. I was
I
sad
will
that
do
I
this
cut it.
again in this session.
Is it Antu? Antu? Antu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm well. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Wonderful. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam. This is the first time I study with you.
I know. I'm very excited to have you, Antu. Thank you for coming. Tell me a little bit about yourself, a few details about who you are.
Um, uh, this year, I'm 28 years old, and I live in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And now I try to study English because in the near future I must go. I have a plan to go abroad. So I think studying English is good for me to live in another country.
Good for you. Excellent.
Yeah.
And have you been with Verbling for a long time, or are you new with Verbling?
I'm newcomer, just I have been in Berlin for 3 days only. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining my class today. I'm very excited to have you.
Thank you, teacher.
Today's topic is all about insects. Insects. So what do you guys think of when you hear that word? Hey, Ala.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to have you back. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think of when you hear the word insect?
About insects, small creatures, maybe sometimes harmful or can cause some harm for humans, and yeah, and not lovely in general.
Do you have a favorite insect?
Butterfly, maybe.
Oh, that's nice. I never thought of that. That is a beautiful insect.
That's a beautiful. Yeah, that one is beautiful.
That one's less scary, right? Less threatening.
Yeah.
What about you, Ali? What do you think of when you hear the word insect?
Hey,
Ooh.
yeah. Little animals. Some of them are very dangerous, poisonous insects, I think, and some of them are useful for humanity. They are good or useful for nature or human.
Very true, absolutely. Some are a little bit scary, but some are necessary. Some are good for humans, right? Amp, welcome to the class.
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
How do you feel about insects?
Wow, that I played annoying animals. Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys my favorite insect. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get a picture of it. I'm not ignoring you. Do you have a favorite, Amp? One that you really like?
Not really.
No? Not even my favorite?
What is your favorite?
Wow. Yes.
My absolute favorite.
They are not very common here.
No, they're not. Oh, here they're a dime a dozen.
What's the name?
Ladybugs.
Ladybug, yeah.
Ladybugs.
Why lady?
For a lady, exactly. But aren't they adorable? They're so cute with their little polka dots. And you know what? Yeah. I like dresses with that pattern on them. Maybe that's why I like them. Anna, how do you feel about insects or bugs?
For me, insects are unpleasant, and I don't like it. I don't like them. But maybe ladybirds and butterflies are the least annoying to me.
Okay, very good. Yeah, butterflies especially, right? They're quite pretty.
Yes.
What about you, Antu? What would you say about it?
I think insect is some may look disgusted, but some beautiful, and I think in the earth if there is no insect, there is many problem. because some have a really have a many profit for us.
Some have what? Sorry, we have a problem because.
Profit benefit.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, they do. What about you, Mateo? When you think of insects, do you think that they're scary, useful, or annoying? What would you choose?
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mateo? Are you with us? I haven't heard a response from you yet. Are you giving me the silent treatment?
He's looking for an insect.
He must be. He's trying to catch a bee. Michael, what do you think? Annoying? Interesting? What adjective would you use to describe insects?
Tasty.
Tasty?
Yeah. According to actually now when you ask about insects, first thing that came to my head was like a TV program I watched about. By the way, that was like in English, and there was like the idea that people would in some years, like later, they would not be able to feed themselves with meat, like cows, beef, like this kind of meat, pork. And the solution is insects, and there are some like restaurants, there are some nations, like countries, where insects is something normal to eat. And the presenter of the TV, they asked like cooks, who cook, chefs, like about them, and they told like to him like that insects are very like tasty, and they are very they like meat but better because they don't contain fats. They don't contain fats, and that's why they are the same like as meat for you if you eat insects, but not so harmful. Like you would not get fat, or I don't know, you would not have problems.
I think I might have read, maybe not exactly the same article, but I read something very, very similar about different cultures that use grub, which are those big fat worms. They're like this fat around and long, and how they use them and they prepare them in different ways, and it's like a delicacy for them. They love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, and there like was presented not only like worms but all kind of insects. Like they put in a big pan and they either boil them or they what do you do? Boil
saute, fry, saute.
Fry, yeah, they fry them.
Don't make people hungry.
Yeah, I'm suddenly feeling hungry. This is good for my diet. Keep talking.
Google like fried insects, and you would not feel hungry after that. After you Google,
some people like to eat insects. I know.
Yeah, I haven't tried that.
Some cultures.
We should try like before, after class, to go in the garden outside, like, and catch 10 insects and put them in a pan and fry them.
Not gonna happen. Trusty, what do you think about this topic? Are you hungry now?
No, I'm not hungry, but I have two favorites. The first one is Ladybug, which you talk about it, and the second one are bees. I really like them because I think they are very smart, and you know, they make their home very smart, in a very disciplined shape, and they live together in a very disciplined life, I don't know, style, and actually they have a queen and it leads them, and you know, they make a very valuable product, which is honey, and you know, honey never get destroyed. For example, if you put meat or milk, even for one day, it will be destroyed in a minute. But honey never get destroyed for hundred years.
I like it. You mentioned bees and you gave me the reason why you like them. That's great.
You're welcome.
Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Victor?
If you ask me, insects aren't the most pleasant creatures in the world. Except ladybugs, of
Well, that would be me. Just kidding. Victor, which one do you like?
No one.
You don't like any insect? Not even one?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show you my second favorite insect, and I want to see if you know what it is, Victor. See if you can name it for us, okay?
Oh, wow. I don't know how to say in English.
Anybody know?
Give me a second. I will
Dragonfly?
just...
Dragonflies.
Dragonfly. Good job, ladies. Nicely done. So I like ladybugs and dragonflies. Anything else?
Can I call it flying adder?
A what?
Flying adder.
Flying adder. No, it's a dragonfly.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Dragonfly. Like that. Okay. Mateo, can you hear us? Mateo. What's happening? I'm worried about you. Okay.
Maybe he's
Something
dead.
He could be dead, but he is typing. Somebody's typing on his behalf. We can't hear you, Mateo. Don't take it personal. We honestly can't hear what you're saying. Okay, so Victor doesn't like bugs. Why am I not surprised? I can see you. You're probably out there shearing your shrubs, killing the insects, aren't you?
No, but maybe it's that because my work related to bugs as well. Bugs and programs.
How is your work related to bugs?
Bugs and programs.
Okay, different kind of bug.
kind of errors. Yeah.
Those kind of bugs I do not like. Computer bugs. Those are not quite as fun.
That's why I don't like any bugs.
Good. So today we're going to be reading an article about insects. I think most of you probably already have the link open. Whoopsies. There we go. Oh, where am I? I've lost you guys. There we go. Okay, so there's the link for our article, and I will share my screen for the reading part so we can divide it up. But this is mostly a class where you guys will be able to talk about the reading, okay? So go ahead and open that up. I will also share my screen. The insect is called Falling Insect Numbers, Dangerous to Humans. What do you think, Ala? Do you think it's true that humans rely on insects in a way?
Yeah, in a way and or another, we rely on bugs, of course, and plants also relies on bugs.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so if plants or get harmed or being in danger because of maybe decreasing the numbers of useful insects, there will insects where it will reflects also on human, and there will be a harm or danger for humans also.
Absolutely. Look at whose favorite bug is there. I love it. Let's go ahead and get started with our reading. I don't think everyone will be able to read, unfortunately, but we're going to do our best. Let's start with Trusty. Would you like to read that first part for us? The highlighted portion of the article.
Yes, sure. The number of insects in the world has fallen by 45% in the past 35 years. Scientists say this could be dangerous for humans.
Excellent. Very good. We're going to continue. Good reading. Michael, will you read the next part?
A report on insect numbers has been published in the journal Science. It says the human population has doubled since 1980s, Well, the number of insects has nearly halved. Halved?
Halved, exactly. Even though it says
Halved.
halved. You could say halved, just depending on your pronunciation. Halved.
Halved. Okay.
But either way, that L is silent. So halved or halved.
Okay.
Perfect. Any questions on the vocabulary so far? What's the big problem, Anna? What's the problem with insects?
The problem is that human population is rising while insects are decreasing. So, as the report say, it must be problem. There can be problems for humans, for people.
Exactly. What has happened to insects in comparison with what has happened to humans?
While people are rising, the number of people are rising, the number of insects are decreasing.
Exactly. Excellent vocabulary, Anna. Thank you very much. Anyone else have a... Yeah?
Can I say the number of insects shrinking?
Is shrinking.
Is shrinking.
Yes.
And what does that imply? What does that imply?
That the number is getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
By how much?
It doesn't. There's no specification.
Okay.
Shrinking means to get smaller.
Okay, clear.
Okay.
Sorry, Abby. Can you hear me?
Mateo!
It's okay?
It's good.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I have a technical problem. Sorry.
We thought you lost your voice. We thought, oh my goodness, Mateo he's mad at us.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Can I get Amp to read the next part for me? Go ahead, Amp. Can you read that?
Okay, one of the biggest reasons for this loss of insects is deforestation. Many of the places where insects live are disappearing because of new cities and land being used for farming.
Excellent, very good. And we'll have finished the article, or finish the paragraph. Mateo, could you read it?
Okay, another reason is global warming. Scientists say that in UK the number of beetles, butterfly, bees, and wasps has fallen by up to 60%. Many countries are worried about the disappearance of bees and butterfly.
Beautiful. Any questions?
What does deforestation mean?
Deforestation. Excellent. Let's see if Victor can describe what that is. What's deforestation, Victor?
I think root of this word forest. The deforestation means like damaging of forests, disappearing forests.
Exactly. Disappearing forests, usually by means of, Trusty, it would be cutting down the trees or maybe clearing areas for developments or housing, things like that.
Abby? Could I ask the expression by up to 60%? It refers to more than 60% or until 60%?
Until 60%. So anywhere between 0 and 60%.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So up to, any point up to that point, that maximum percentage. Other questions? Okay, Antu, what are two major reasons for the decrease in insect population? What's two major reasons, Antu?
Yeah, I think there's two reasons. The first is the deforestation, and the second is the global warming.
Exactly, deforestation and global warming.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Antu, what do you think is the bigger problem? Deforestation or global warming? Which one do you think is the bigger problem?
The bigger problem is the deforestation.
Okay, thank you for sharing your opinion. Does anyone have a different opinion?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of when you hear the word Beatles?
John Lennon, Paul McCartney.
It's
Beatles.
been a hard day's night.
Rock and roll.
Exactly, right? Rock and roll, music. Why do you think the Beatles spell their name like this? Beatles. If Beatles, the insect, is spelt like this, then why do the Beatles spell their name like with an A? Beatles. Who's feeling extra sharp today?
Shouldn't be associated with Beatles, like those kind of Beatles.
Okay, that's true, but why did they change the spelling? Why didn't they spell it like...
Because it's a brand name, like they registered as a group and they maybe... I don't know, I don't know.
You're right, they've changed, it's like a play on words. Anyone know?
I can suggest
I
like
suppose
B.
a bit is to win.
Maybe they wanted to do copyright.
Beatless. Beatless.
They're not beatless, they're Beatles. No, the beat is the rhythm of a song. So boom, 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 boom. That's usually the beat of the music. So it's a play on words. They wanted to sound like the Beatles, the insect, but they changed the spelling to make it sound like the beat of music. Pretty creative, eh? I actually just came to that realization not very long ago, so that's pretty sad. Okay. Let's go. Why do you think countries are worried about the disappearance of bees? Why are people worried about the disappearance of bees? Ali?
Oh, hard question for me.
Sorry, you know how I like to put you on the spot.
Because bees are very important for nature and future of humanity. They make pollution and they provide different kind of plants and flowers in the nature. I think bees are very important insects for nature and humanity. I remember maybe it was Einstein said, if there is no bees in the world, human can live only 4 years, something like that.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. It was actually a huge topic of conversation here in Canada, and I've done a class on it before about how bees are vital to the food chain and everything. So we need to take care of our bees. Even though they make me scream, I still think they're important. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with our reading. Victor, would you like to give it a go? Read a little bit for us?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and read the next part.
Scientists say the decline in insect populations will lead to many problems for humans. One of the biggest dangers is that there will be fewer insects to pollinate flowers. This means that farmers will have problems growing food.
Beautiful. Growing. There you go. Any questions on the vocabulary there?
Teacher, pollinate, is it the same as fertilization or something like that?
It's similar, Ala. It's pollen. It comes from the word pollen, and that is the dust inside of flowers, that yellow dust that you see inside of flowers or buds. Yeah. So bees, they step on that dust and then they carry it to other flowers, and that process is called pollination. Good question, thank you. All right, let's continue. Antu, would you like to read some for us?
Yeah.
Read the next highlighted part, please.
The lead author of the report, Professor Rodolfo Dizer, said falling numbers of insects could also lead to more disease in humans. He said rats and mice would have less food to eat, so they will move to the cities and bring this disease with them.
Interesting. And to finish it off, who has not read? Who would like to read?
Yes, teacher.
Me.
Okay. Sorry, I can't hear who said that. Ali, do you want to finish the article off for us?
Okay. Dr. Van Cullen from London University said we needed to stop more insects from dying. He added that scientists must understand what species are winning and losing in the fight for survival. He said this knowledge would help us to protect the helpful insects.
Excellent. Good reading. So for that last paragraph, any questions? The decline in insects could lead to what problem? Chesty, what do you think?
Could you repeat it?
The decline in insects could lead to what problems? Oh, that's what happens when people don't understand me. They just decide to ditch me. Matteo, what do you think? The decline in insects could lead to what problems?
Okay, I read a decline in sector. I think the decline in insect could leave a big problem for our growth, our for the people, humanity,
okay,
in all the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because the insect it's more important for create the process, natural process in anywhere.
Absolutely. Good answer, Matteo. Very good. It's a huge disruption in the natural process. What about rats? Anna, what do you know about what would happen with the rat or mice population?
Well, according to the report, if insects go down, the rats could go to the cities because they don't have enough food, so they can carry some problems, some diseases for people.
Spectacular. Good answer, Anna. Very true. They come down into the cities with the rest of the population. Michael, why do you think that's a problem? Rats entering cities and coming around humans?
Well, according to the article, they could bring like diseases with them, and you might catch those diseases.
Absolutely, they can carry diseases.
Yeah.
Do you ever see rats in your city, Michael?
No. So basically, no. Where I live, I don't see any rats, neither in my house, nor in neighborhood. I mean, around, and not in stores as well. So, because I saw, I think on TV program somewhere the rats like in warehouses.
Yes.
You know, big stores. So we have here like this kind of stores, and I don't see them there. Maybe they're hiding, but I don't see for sure.
Anyone else have a comment about that? I'm going to open it up.
Michael, if you want to see rats, go to Paris. Last place, there are a lot of rats on the
Where?
street. Paris.
Paris? Why?
I just watched on the news maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. There are a lot of rats in Paris
They
in last days. Yeah.
they just overemphasize the problem or something. I don't think there are like lots of rats. Why would there be rats like in Paris?
There's actually a huge rat problem in New York City as well. It's totally. They say that the size of the rat in New York has gotten so large that it's like a
Yeah.
cat. Become
Yeah,
like a cat.
it was a large rat. I watched on the TV.
Michael doesn't believe us. He thinks we're making it up.
No, but I don't see here, so that's why I kind of expect that in other parts of the world the situation kind of the same. I would be like scared if I've seen like every day a rat at least. I would be like, I would freak out if I see that rat in front of me. So.
Well, when I lived in the Dominican Republic, I lived around rats every day of my life.
Yuck.
They're everywhere.
Disgusting.
It is disgusting. But you know what? I could never kill them because they're really cute, actually. They carry diseases, so obviously I didn't want to touch them, but I always felt like they were quite adorable.
If you had to kill them, how would you kill them?
Oh, I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine.
With your hands, you would take them and you would squeeze
Michael!
their neck.
Teacher, you must catch them and suffocate them.
What?
That was what I'm saying. Like
I couldn't hurt a fly.
Or you don't kill them. You just use your pepper spray.
My what? Exactly. Could you imagine a rat with pepper spray? That would be terrible. Okay. No, but seriously, every day that I went out my front door, there was a rat that would run. Yeah. And I lived in a clean area, and I always kept my house extremely clean because I was afraid of rats coming in. But they're so common in certain areas, you cannot control them. Mateo?
I have a question, Abby.
Yeah?
Not rats, but bees. How you say the man make honey?
Honey.
A beekeeper.
Honey.
A beekeeper.
Beekeeper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He keeps bees, keeps them in a spot.
Yes. No, because I like honey, and in my area I buy directly beekeeper honey.
Beautiful. That's lovely. So what we're going to do now is a little exercise using some of the vocabulary from our article. I've put it into the Verbling chat as well as into the group chat. Can everybody see the list of words?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
So everybody is going to create a question using one of the words from that list, okay? It can be related to the topic of insects, but your question can go in any direction that you want it to. You're going to use your question to ask another student in the class. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. Maybe we could have Antu, would you like to read the list of words for us?
Yeah. Insects, dangerous, report, published, reasons, deforestation, global warming, deadline, populations, flowers, disease, spices, winning, knowledge, survival.
Excellent. So deforestation. Repeat after me, Antu. Deforestation.
Deforestation.
Decline. Diseases. Species. And that was it. Good job. Nicely done, Antu. Good pronunciation. Thank you for doing that for us.
Thank you.
Does anybody have a question that they can start us off with, or do I need to choose? Do I need to choose a victim?
Abia, what's the difference between population and populations? So why do you put
population would be referring to one localization, whereas populations could refer to anywhere globally, maybe multiple places at once. What is the population of Canada? What are the populations of Canada and Russia?
Oh, okay, clear.
Okay.
Thanks.
Species, what mean, teacher?
Species are, ooh, how to explain
Types.
that one?
Types.
Types or kinds of like species of plants would be the genre, and then you'd have all the different species of plants, different types or kinds of plants. Variations.
Okay, happy. So we choose one this word and create a question.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
One word and choose one victim.
And choose a victim. That's my favorite part.
Okay.
Are you ready, Matteo?
Okay. No, I choose the word.
Let's start with
Give me
Alla.
a time.
Alla's
Give me a time.
smarter than all of us combined, so I'm sure he's already ready.
Okay, I have to ask another student.
Yes. Choose a student and a question.
Okay, Ali, what do you think, or for you, what's the most disgusting insect?
What's the most disgusting insect? Maybe a kind of spider or tarantula, something like that. Yes.
Why do you choose them? Why do you think they're disgusting?
They look scary, and I think they are poisonous and very dangerous.
Good answer. Good question, Alla. Perfectly formulated. Thank you. Anna, let's try your question.
Okay. I must say, who asked you? Who asked me? Matteo, for example.
Okay, Matteo, this one's for you.
Okay, and as I understood, the disappearance of bees and butterflies in the report refers to the UK. My question is, do you think that there may be some places in the world where there are more decrease of insects? So, I mean, do you understand? If the disappearance of insects is general in all the whole world, or there may be some species, countries where the disappearance is
So you could say, Anna, do you think there may be some places in the world where there is a greater decrease in insects?
Exactly. Thank you.
Matteo?
Okay, I need 1 minute for I understand the question because it's a very, very long question.
Okay.
It's my problem, sorry.
No problem. So, no, nothing problem. Okay. I think that message. Okay, I understand. Yes, I think in South America, in the Amazonia forest, it's maybe for me it's the last place area where there are decrease is
greater. So what you're saying is, where in the world is a bigger? Where do you think has a decrease in insects?
Decrease is a bigger.
Small.
Okay. Amazonia.
Okay, that's where there's maybe more
decrease.
insects. What would be the opposite, Mateo?
Decrease. The opposite is increase.
Increase is more, decrease is less.
Oh, my answer is wrong.
Okay, so where would be the opposite? The Amazon would have an increase, maybe, I don't know. But where would there be a decrease?
Okay, decrease is a less. Okay. And decrease. In north, the heart, the word polo north.
The North Pole.
North Polo.
Thank you. Good job. In the North Pole. Anyone else have a question ready that they'd like to share? Amp, do you have a question?
Okay. For which one?
You can choose Michael, Victor, or Antu.
What dangerous plague has caused diseases in the population in your city?
Sorry? She asked me?
Yes, she did.
Okay. I'm sorry. Please repeat.
What dangerous plague has caused diseases in the population in your city?
Oh.
Diseases.
Yeah.
Disease. Okay.
Can you think of a sickness or a disease that's come through your city?
I think that disease. Actually, in my city, the big reason the big reason for the decreased populations is traffic accident.
No diseases?
But about disease, I think cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cancer. Good answer.
So may I ask the question?
Sure, if you have one ready, absolutely. You can ask Victor, Trusty, or Michael.
I want to ask Trusty.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah. So, please tell me what happened for the Earth if the global warming increase?
Okay, as I know, if it's going to be increased, the level of the water of the seas and the oceans is going up, so all the cities will be covered by water, and so a lot of cities will go underwater.
Good question, Antu. Really good question, and nice answer, Trusty. Thank you for doing that for us.
I have a question.
Ooh. Ask Michael or Victor.
Michael or Victor? Victor.
Those are your options.
Okay, Victor.
Okay.
Victor.
Are you there? Okay. Which kind of knowledge you need for make a milk?
Okay, let's go back.
Why loud?
What kind? Again?
Which kind of knowledge? Okay. You need. Right? I'm right.
Yeah, I understand. I can answer.
Okay, I'm right.
No.
Okay, which kind of knowledge you need for make a milk?
To make milk. Victor?
To make milk.
To make milk, I need a physical education.
What?
Physical education. Physical education.
Exactly.
But I
Need
think
MBA.
What else? I don't know.
Is that what you
MBA.
need, Victor, to be able to go like this?
Yeah.
I have a joke about that, but it doesn't really work without you guys being able to physically be here, so maybe I won't tell it. Okay? Victor, you think just physical education, you don't need any agricultural or chemistry? You just need to have good, strong arms. Good, strong arms.
Yeah. That's all.
Victor, have you ever milked a cow?
No, I just watching at that process.
It's more complicated than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think so.
I just pulled. No milk. No milk. But
That's
there's
why
like, there's a trick.
it's
There's
need
a
good
trick.
physical education.
Victor, you have to be a good friend with a cow, maybe.
Otherwise, you get a
And not
boot.
only cow, you know, not only
But
cows.
but for make a milk, I needed other things knowledge.
Maybe first you have to petting the cow.
Okay.
Michael,
To
can you
make
ask
milk.
Ella a question? Michael?
What are the cause of global warming?
What is the cause, or what are the causes?
Yeah, what are the causes of global warming?
Good question. That's for you, Ella.
Yeah, I think the most important cause is that world becomes more industrial, and pollution from the plants and industries harm the ecological system, and that's make more heat, and heat goes up.
Beautiful. Good answer, Ella. You're a smart man, I can tell. Very smart man. I've always got an answer for things. Anyone else have a question, or they would like to discuss one of those words in the vocabulary? Maybe someone who has not asked a question yet?
What is your favorite flower, Sebi?
Me? You don't remember?
No.
Who remembers my favorite flowers?
Tulips.
Oh.
Tulips
Roses.
and not roses. No, tulips and
Margherita.
Gerber daisies.
Yeah.
Tulips and Gerber daisies. Victor, do you know what those are?
Gerber
I know
daisy.
I know, yeah.
What is this? Gerber daisies.
You know what? I'll get a picture, and while I'm looking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a picture, we will have Ali create a question for Atu. No,
Margherita. Margherita in Italiano. It's a Margherita.
is it really?
No, Gerber daisies. It's in Italiano. It's a Margherita.
So how did you know my favorite flower? Were you there for that class? Ali, let's hear a question from you, and I'll show you a picture.
You told us, Abby, your favorite flowers.
A while ago.
1 minute ago you told us.
I know, but he said Margarita before that. He said before I said it.
Yeah? I thought he now said. Right
Nope.
now.
He said it before, and now he's repeating it again. Because I said Gerber daisy. He goes, yeah, that's Margarita. He already
He
said it.
knows you very well.
He just remembers. He's got a good memory. Ali, are you ready with your question?
Yes. For who?
For Anna.
Okay. Anna, is deforestation common in your country, and what is the biggest reason about deforestation?
Yes, unfortunately, yes, it's a big problem. The big cause of that is the fire. The fire. In fact, this summer we have different fires in different regions of Spain. It's a big problem here.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
Aw. That's interesting. I think here in Canada it's not a huge problem just because we have a huge forest. However, it's true that in cities they're losing more and more of their forest because of housing development or commercial development, right? Anyone else have a comment about deforestation where they live?
It's Trusty's time.
Okay, Trusty, class is over. Thank you guys so much for coming. You have like 30 seconds, Trusty, so you better make it a good song. I can't hear it.
Young Money.
Where did this guy get his nerve from? Nicely done. You've been at the nightclub. Hey guys, I have to see you the next hour. Have fun. If I don't see you, I know where you are. You're having a party with Trusty.
Thank you, Ali. Bye. See you.